the same. Yeah, tell them it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then like an episode about the part we not the same. Faith, culture, not the same. Boy, I feel like Robert Dean. And just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C-Micah, this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this like Serena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand on not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigned. Then like an episode about the part we not the same.
Yo, we are back. Episode
that boy just said episode it's one
25 of season 2 of the Not the Same podcast, hosted by this one word, C-Micah, and that one word over there, Mr. Robert Dean. Very glad, gracious, and happy to be back with y'all for another Not the Same podcast.
Brother.
I almost said Bible study. I was still in Bible study mode. Not the Same podcast, sports show.
Ouch.
If you are watching us right now on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or pirated stream or whatever you watching it, man, number one, do what you see on the screen. Don't be rebellious about it. If it'll work. There we go. Hit that like button if you have not liked the Not the Same podcast. Next, hit the subscribe button, and lastly, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we are live on the every other week shows, kind of like our Bible study last night. If you missed it, go back and check it out. I would say it's pretty good, in my opinion, and it might bless you a little bit. Little something, little taste.
Little something. Hey, shout out to our rebroadcasters of the Not the Same podcast, our MTMB Sports famo. You see them on the left-hand side of the corner. You dig what I mean? Also, live show radio or live show TV, depending on how you see them, that is the famo. We love them. We appreciate them, as well as His Hop, Who's Hop out in the left coast out in Las Vegas. Mr. His Hop himself, Sam Stewart, podcast, and radio network, man. His Hop got a lot of stuff going on. Those are the rebroadcasters. Our homeboy RYC Praise News Orlando Page. These people support the Not the Same podcast, and we appreciate that. If you would like to be a rebroadcaster of the Not the Same podcast and you got something going on, hey, slide into the DMs the right way, and then we'll see what we can do. Also, shout out to our listeners, the rebroadcasters who listen on your podcast streaming network, man. I was at the studio the other day, and Preston was saying that he got us saved on the podcast streaming platform that he listens to. So shout out to Preston for that. Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcast streaming listening views from. You dig what I'm saying? I said listening views, but I guess it's hearing.
Nobody would have known, bro. I was gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, man. I couldn't even it didn't even sound right coming out my mouth. Anyway.
Shout out to our brother Cortez, saying he is first place. Give my boy his props. What's up, D? Good to see you, sis, as well. And everybody else who's in there, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Without further ado, let's go and get into it. Let's see what is pop. Somebody tell me what's pop. What's poppin'? NBA latest news. Let's go, bro.
Hey, getting into the NBA latest news. There's a lot of stuff going on. Check it out, man. Y'all know how y'all talk about the Nova Connect up in New York, because like Michael Bridges, you got your boy Brunson, and the Knicks just signed Tibbs to a 3-year extension. So you know what that means for your Nova Connect? Fatigue, injury. I'm just saying. So
Facts.
Tibbs will be there making sure them boys give you, y'all want to connect? Y'all better act like you're back in college, one words. Right. So Tibbs does get a 3-year extension. Hey, Reggie Jackson signs with the 76ers. Let me tell y'all something. The 76ers are slowly, and everybody talking about Reggie Jackson is old. My man has championship pedigree in his blood because he won a chip with the Denver Nuggets. And you can
Yep.
say what you want. A vet point guard matters. Why? Because he's not worried about anything but facilitating the basketball game and getting a few assists. And if he got a wide open jumper, he knows to take it. If he has a wide open layup, he knows to take it. You know what I mean? So the Reggie Jackson signing is very interesting to me. Listen, Team USA, Durant is still questionable. He's been hurt the whole time. Now, Durant is the leading scorer of Olympic basketball. He has more points even than the king himself, LeBron. You dig what I'm saying? The basketball king, little K. But you get what I'm saying. you did what I'm saying.
Right. Small
anyways,
G.
The small G. Y'all catch it later when you get to the car.
That's right.
Anyhow, Kevin Durant, they are very, very cautious with him. See, Steve Kerr is the coach of the USA basketball team, and he remembers what happened when he had KD back in 2019. And he allowed KD to play when KD said he was good. And the next thing you know, boom, out the playoffs. And what happened? 3-1, like that Cleveland squad. You know, I wrote a song about it. You can go back and hear them lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He came back. You dig what I mean? And that's when LeBron, Cleveland, this is for you. But we ain't talking about that. We talking about NBA news. You dig what I mean? So that's what's going on in the NBA and USA basketball. The Paris Olympics opening ceremony start in 2 days. So we'll see what USA basketball does. We'll talk about that a little bit later.
One more addition to the NBA. The NBA rejects the offer that TNT/Warner Brothers tried to come back and match the offer that Amazon did. They did that yesterday because they was trying to keep the inside the NBA going. NBA rejects it and accepts the Amazon media rights offer. I think it's like $1.8 billion, $18 billion. I don't know. Big billions, boy. A lot of money than what we get. And yeah, salute to that, man. I'm kind of excited about that on this sense. You better watch the NBA everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You know anything about Amazon Prime, you can watch whatever you want to watch, right when you want to watch it. People say, I don't like watching it on a streaming service. The NFL was fine to me. Also, WNBA is fine to me.
A little dark. WNBA is where it needs to be. NFL is a little dark, but the WNBA, they be on point with WNBA lighting.
Yeah. You know what else is dope? I ain't gonna even lie. WNBA on Ion, that job be kind of fire.
Ion be
kind of fire.
Bro.
To be like, that's like PBS or something. They got some real.
Let me tell y'all something.
That job look real
Ion
nice.
used to have like those criminal shows that nobody really cared about. You dig what I'm saying?
SVU all day.
Yeah.
Criminal Intent all day.
All those. That was Ion. Now they got WNBA and they got a whole nother fan base. And they be
real
on
nice.
It look real nice. The commentary is right. Like, shout out to the WNBA on that news, man. Like real talk. Ion, they did their thing. And so Amazon, trust me, they know what they're doing. Yeah. They know what they're doing. Order something today. It'll be there tonight. If you get it at the right time. I'm telling you, depending on what it is, it'll be there tonight. So, I want to see my NBA that way.
WNBA news. I believe
WNBA news, man. Hey, check this out. Team WNBA, and I'm going to say this for my soapbox, but Team WNBA beat the USA 117-109. Before y'all get all up in arms about Team WNBA beating USA team in the All-Star game, this happened in the 2020 Tokyo Games, and the WNBA USA team went on to win gold with no problem. It's a little different from the USA men's team. But shout out to Agumba Wale. I slaughtered her name last week. Not this week. She lost her mind in that WNBA game. 34 points in the second half. You dig what I'm saying? Which is a WNBA All-Star record. The rookies clowned out. You know how everybody tried to put Caitlin against Reese? Listen, Caitlin Clark had the most assists for a rookie with 10. And Angel Reese recorded, hey, listen, you know how you talk about
another double-double. Another one.
Ms. Double-double. Chi-Town, right, with a Z. Chi-Town Barbie with the double-double in an All-Star game. She continues to do her thing. Higgins was good. Alicia Gray, she won both the skill challenge and the three-point contest, becoming the first player to win both the competitions in the same year. Listen, when we go over to this soapbox, I'll tell y'all my thoughts on the WNBA All-Star. But that's what's the WNBA news right now. I'm not going to go into the power rankings because they're going to be off for a month. So we'll see what happens on the second half of this. But the WNBA will be on hiatus for a month because they're going to go over and compete in the Paris games. So we got to deal with cornhole and all these other
TBT.
Tag. They got an actual tag game.
Yep.
Let me tell you, this ain't
Go ahead,
Soapbox.
bro.
Let me tell y'all something.
Go on in.
If one words was in the game of tag,
Yeah.
do you know we would be champions? I have not seen one word. And if it is a one word in the game of tag, I'm talking about hood one words who know how to play tag and hide and go seek. I ain't talking about hide and go get for the cats like me. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about hide and go seek and tag. We know how to play that game. You dig what I'm saying? My mama told me to pick it. That type of tag. This is a professional sport now. And they ain't got no brothers in it. The brothers to be in it from Australia. Yes. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all ain't playing tag like me.
They ain't real brothers.
You know what I'm saying? Them ain't real brothers. They
Right.
Listen, you always gonna be a brother to me. But you ain't no hood one word. That's all I'm saying. We know how to play tag, bro. I'm back. I'm just saying. Okay. Basketball on the hiatus for a month. Let's go, bro. Come, NFL news.
Yes, sir. NFL news, my brother. This boy.
And NFL news, man, took me all the way out. Because what was tag at when I wanted to drop out of high school? Praise God I did. I'm just saying. Listen, man. Y'all remember Hollywood Brown? When he was connected up there with my man Lamar Jackson?
Yep.
Guess who got that weapon now? Patty Mahomes. And they are getting ready. Let me tell you something. You got Kelsey as a tight end. You got Hollywood Brown as a wide receiver. And they running game decent. And Mahomes got an arm. All I'm saying is, y'all better watch it. That chemistry, they're building their chemistry right now. Also, the 49ers are saying that, what's his name? Brandon Ayuk? Ayuk. He had training camp despite asking for a trade request. He did show up to training camp. Salute to him because he's honoring his contract. I'm going to tell you who didn't show up, and we talked about this on the show a couple of weeks. CD Lamb ain't there.
Nope.
CD Lamb pay me. Yeah.
What's the quarterback for Houston? He ain't there neither.
Yeah. Young boy?
He ain't there neither. He trying to get a new contract already.
Let me tell you something.
Hold on, let me check my notes.
I can't think of his name, but I'll tell you somebody else who asking for a new contract and ain't showed up. My man out in Green Bay, Love.
Like you said. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Love
out in Green Bay. That's the one who asking for, hey, I want a new contract. And he ain't Green Bay. Love, let me give you some advice, Love.
Put you on game, my bro.
This is free. And this is a up and rising podcast, but this is free.
Yeah.
First of all, if you talk to Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, you know the song that they're playing about you? He not like us. So, first of all, brother, you're the wrong complexion.
In a lot of ways. Right.
If you get them on your side and the fans are for you, then you can be elevated to say, I want a new contract. And they will honor that contract because then you will be like them. But until then, my one word, I wanted to say it's
like us. They not like us.
You're listen to Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre. He's not like us.
Yeah.
Brother, you look more like the hat, the majority of the hat that C-Micah has on. You that's what you look like. You don't look like the logo of his hat in the halo. You see that?
Yeah.
That color's right. That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna move on from that. Now, NFL is discussing an 18 game schedule. They're trying to get more money because they're bullied.
Always.
They've already took over. Yeah. They've already taken over Christmas. You dig what I'm saying? So NBA, good luck. You better put some good product out there because the NFL has realized, hey, we could take over Christmas too. They screwed. You dig what I'm saying? Number 3 pick, Drake. Speaking of not like us, Drake May could overtake Brissett for the number 1 spot out there in New England. They're talking about it. There is a fight going on, and this is NFL news because we're going into the preseason very soon. So out there, Drake May just may start going into it. Pun intended. You dig what I'm saying? Amari Cooper, shout out to the veterans, man. I always like the veterans because C and I are seasoned ourselves, and we making it through. And sometimes when the youngins come through, they forget about the vets. But Amari Cooper was smart enough where he reconstructed his deal. He got a $5 million bonus, and he's guaranteed $20 million in his final year. So he good as he go out into the pasture. So that's NFL
Smart
news.
man.
There's a lot more news going on with holdouts and whatever.
Yeah.
But this is my thing about holdouts. My dude, honor your contract.
Mm-hmm.
My dude, you are getting paid millions for the game that you love to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it, you putting your body on the line. I understand that. I understand everything that you would say, and but you signed the contract.
Yep, you
And
did.
your one word of a agent said this was a good contract, and you was like, word? And you signed it. And then next thing you know, you feel you better than the next one word, and now you want a new contract, and now you holding out. Love, I'm going to tell you again. Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers is saying he's not like us. There's a reason. You have to get the Green Bay Packer fans on your side in order for you to elevate into that upper echelon of Green Bay quarterbacks. And then guess what? Whatever you ask for, the fans are going to work for you, my guy.
Right.
You too young. Come on, man.
Too young. Yeah, you may be young, but you ain't ready. You know what I mean?
Soapbox.
All right.
Old school R&B. Y'all
I
catch
didn't
it
tell
later
y'all.
when you get to the car.
I'm fighting off some symptoms, but I'm still here. So if I sound a little hoarse, just got to deal with it. You know what I mean? God help me out, and these jokes will help us out. If you didn't get that last joke, grow up, son. That's all I say.
That's
all
all
right,
we
this
can
is our
say.
Soapbox segment with me and Rob. Go back and forth for 2 minutes on whatever's on our mind. Rob normally talks about sports. I normally talk about whatever's on my mind. But either way, we about to go in. My brother, I always let Rob go first. My brother, is you ready?
I think I am, man.
Let's get it.
Yo, this past weekend, this is what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I had the opportunity to get mean mugged by more females than I can ever think of. But that's not the story that I'm talking about. You dig what I'm saying? I never thought I would get the 1-2 by so many females this past weekend. Why? I was at the WNBA All-Star weekend. And I learned a lot from it. First of all, I want to say shout out to my girl C from Sports Talk with C. Mad respect for what she does, the connections made. I learned so much sponging up what this young lady brings to the table when it comes to sports talk radio, sideline reporting, just walking down the street, people recognizing who she was. You know what I mean? I thought that was super, super dope.
Salute.
Now, on to the WNBA All-Star.
Dyson,
WNBA,
what's up, brother? My bad.
WNBA is what I got to tell y'all. Y'all have to do a better job of your fan experience. For my first time going to your fan experience, it was chaotic. There was no structure. I look up, there's a WNBA player with a bunch of kids surrounding them. I look up, WNBA player should have been there at 12:30, but she didn't show up, and I had to go. All the venues. Hey, if you got an American Express card, hey, I'm an Amex member. I want to sign up so I can get my gift back. Oh, come back. We waiting on the guests to come. But the schedule says she's supposed to be. My point is this. WNBA, you got a lot of lights on you. You got a lot of eyes on you.
Yeah.
Do better in that. Now,
please.
Going to the actual game and the experience at Footprint Stadium, let me tell y'all something. All-Star Friday night, as far as the skills challenge and all that, super dope. Let me tell y'all, I enjoyed myself. Rally towels all around me. The actual WNBA game, if you watched it on live, it was one of the best games I've seen in a very, very long time. And I got a chance to experience it live. So WNBA, if I rank my weekend with the WNBA experience, being that this was my first All-Star festivities that I've ever been to, I have to give it I'd say 7 for the live experience. And I'm going to give the actual All-Star experience as far as the skills challenge in the game, I'm going to get out a 9 out of 10, bro. Because they showed up, they showed out. It was packed. It was loud. It was all into it. And it wasn't boring, bro. NBA, you might want to look at what they're doing here. I'm dead serious. I know I'm going over. I just want to give my experience because I'm super excited that I got a chance to experience the WNBA All-Star Weekend. But what I will say, they did a USA.
Yeah.
Like this team versus that team, as opposed to a slam dunk contest. It was like a 3-on-3. The joint was super dope, man. So salute to the WNBA. I had a great time. Salute to my homegirl, to C. Monroe. I know she hate when we call her government name. Sports Talk with C.
Yeah.
I don't think the young lady realized how much clout she has, but I sat back and I watched greatness at its best as far as the network and the sideline reporting. So happy to be a part of the MTMB sports team and to see somebody go forth the way that she went forth, man. It was dope. It was dope overall.
Crispy says Rob about to invite a whole bunch of girls to Sunday service.
Nope. Hey, Crispy, with the day that I done had, I needed that one, brother.
All right. Let me try to get through this. My soapbox is this. Have you ever been driving, you trying to get somewhere, and you kind of in a rush, right? And you already know every light you get to going to be red because it's just like that when you're in a rush. You're not getting all green lights, right? And then everybody who has a broke down car is going to happen on your side of the highway, not on the other side. Once again, because you are in a rush. And I can deal with that because it's natural. You know what I can't deal with, bro? And it aggravate I have to say it the way I feel it. It aggravate the piss out of me. It make me so mad. So mad. You know, I know it's some in North County, it's some in West County, all over that. We have these things called bike lanes, right? For the bikers. And you know, these bikers, they're very, very serious about their biking, right?
Oh, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I need my right of way in the biking. This is my problem. My guy, you see it's bumper-to-bumper traffic, and you want to take up half the lane on your bike when there's a wide open sidewalk. Now, I know it's a little bit more uncomfortable than riding in the street, but you're on a bike. You're not on a motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? The sidewalk is more safer. Get your happy biking self out the way. Please, Jesus. Because you know they'll do it, and then let you get close to them. They're going to look at you all mean, all despondent. You know, like you wrong. One word. I'm in the street where cars go, and I know you deserve a bike lane. But if there is not a painted out bike lane, I'm not going to act like it's one. I'm sorry, my guy. I'm not going to visualize a invisible bike lane. If there's people in the community wanted a bike lane, guess what they would have did, Rob? Drew one in the street. Get your butt on the sidewalk, out the way. I hate it so much, dog. And I'm stopping a little early because that's the way I feel. But I hate it with the fire at Seven Hills.
Don't go out.
Okay, go ahead,
Crispy.
bro.
Crispy said I was capped. I didn't say that the girls wanted me. I said that the girls was mean mugging me. That's what I said.
Crispy,
So,
you got to read between the lines. We're not going to say it plainly,
my guy.
but read between the lines. You know what I'm saying? And let's get into the Bay Feud.
That ain't.
All right, this is our Debate Feud segment. Me and Rob go back and forth for 5 minutes on particular subjects. When it's over, you hear a buzzer that sounds like this. My buttons do not want to work. And you see a timer that looks like this. We go back and forth. Sometimes it's contentious. Other times it's not. Sometimes we really have a debate feud. Other times we both agree. We will see what happened today. First subject for tonight. Was this past WNBA All-Star game better than this year's NBA All-Star game? I think I know Rob's answer, but go ahead, brother.
Okay. On the surface, let's look at the numbers. The men's All-Star game this year, it drew in 64.7 million viewers globally. While women only drew in 3.4 million. If you look at it on the surface, the NBA clearly won as far as viewership, right? The bottom line, though, the product on the floor and the pride of the game was not displayed during the NBA game. So, yes, the WNBA All-Star game was more competitive, more exciting.
Yeah.
They were playing with pride out there. You dig what I'm saying? The men is a layup line. Who's going to get the dunks? Nobody wants to get hurt. I'm going to tell you, if you watch that game, these women was playing for pride. The WNBA wanted to beat the USA. You want to know why? It's selected for that, one word. You dig what I'm saying? And the WNBA All-Star game, the All-Star team was putting it on the USA team. Now, do I have a doubt that the USA team going to go on to win the gold? Not at all. They did this in Tokyo, the Tokyo games in 2020. USA lost the WNBA versus all USA. and they went on to win gold. But it just goes to show you, these women are ultra competitive, and I'm starting to become more of a fan of the WNBA.
Yes, it was much better. Much better. Listen, I watch every All-Star game. I watch every All-Star game, men's All-Star game, probably in the last 15, 20 years.
Yeah, man.
Literally, I've been watching since Jordan. Long
Right.
time. And they used to compete back in the Jordan days. Now, those were some good ones. I'm not going to say the WNBA one, this past one, was the best I ever seen. But it's the best I've seen from the man, probably 5
Top
years.
10. No, I might even say
I think
10,
the last time they actually competed was when they brought in the Elam Indian for a little bit. Then they was actually playing a little bit.
You're right.
5, 6 years ago. But other than that, I ain't seen them compete. Nothing like the women did. Nothing. And Aguma Wale, I believe that's how you say her name.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
Took
1
over.
foot step back from the 3. You know what I'm
From
saying?
the 3, bro.
And they was trying to D up. You know what I'm saying? And thank you, Jesus. They played defense.
They played defense.
They wasn't worried about getting hurt, like my bro Rob said. They wasn't worried about, I'm going to lose my sponsor. Nah, dog. It was all pride. And I want to salute the women for that. And it was an exciting game, and there was not one dunk. And I didn't think it was boring because it was good basketball. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And listen, and I know a lot of people watch because of Kaden Cart. She didn't even get off. I mean, she had a great assist game, but she didn't get off.
Yeah, she did.
Aguma Wale was the star to watch.
Yeah, Brianna Stewart on the
as
USA
well as
team got
Brianna
off.
Stewart and as well as
Yeah.
Angel Reese. Angel Reese was
Angel
going
Reese,
hard.
Angel Wilson. Yeah.
Hey, low key, Angel Reese shut Angel Wilson down. Quiet as kept. She cut that wad off. I'm just saying, dog.
Yeah. And she got a double-double, brother.
Cut that
And she
wad
got a
off,
double-double.
dog. Yeah, man. Go ahead, bro.
It was just a little different. Like I said, being live in the building, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my partner KP who's still with me. It was way different, man. Just the energy and I hate that word when people be like energy, but the energy in the building was different. The fans were engaged. You know what I mean? Like each shot, each rebound, everything was to prove the passion behind it. And it kind of opened my eyes because I'm going to tell you, maybe it was because it was a live experience.
Yeah.
But last year when I watched the WNBA All-Star game, it in Vegas, it was just like, oh, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it's straight.
It was a little different. Aguma Wale, she did her thing. You know what I'm saying? Aguma K from Seattle, she did her thing.
Hooping.
Angel Reese, she was hooping. Asia Wilson, she was hooping.
Yep.
Like I said, Brittany Stewart, if y'all know who she is from the New York Liberty, she was hooping. You dig what I'm saying? So it was man, it was dope. It was just a dope experience. And yes, it was way better than what the product they put out on the NBA back in February. That NBA, take a page out of it.
And more so, not even NBA players. Have pride.
Yeah, players. There you go.
Adam Silver is begging you. He trying to up the money and all that, but that's on y'all. Have some pride. Come to hoop for real. Or let somebody come that want to play. You know what I'm saying? If you too busy, you don't want to do all the events you got to do and what they call appointments you got to do, appearances. Yeah. You don't want to do all that and you and your feelings, man, stay your butt at home. Let somebody want to be there, man, play. And I think we have a better game.
Agreed, bro.
All right, next subject. Which division in NFL would be the toughest this season? Which division in the NFL would be the toughest this season?
Okay, so I got to break this down to conference, bro. You can't just say overall. Okay. So I'll start with the NFC and I'll let you go. In the NFC, I'm going to say the NFC North because you got the Lions, the Packers, the Vikings, and the Bears. Oh, my one word. Because the Bears didn't revamp. The Vikings is doing their thing. We saw what the Lions did, and the Packers is right there of love. If you don't listen to us, one word, go ahead and report the camp.
He will.
It's going to be the NFC North is going to be tough. So I'll start with the NFC, and I'm going to let you go, and then I'll go into the AFC on which I think which division is the best out there.
Well, I'm going to have to agree with you because I had who's best overall, but I agree with you on that one. Go ahead. I could pick what I thought was best over the whole NFL. That's on you. You didn't want to, but I had it. Bro.
Yeah.
So
well, what's your overall in the NFL, brother?
What's it? AFC North.
Yeah. So, yeah.
AFC North. with the
AFC
Ravens,
North?
Steelers, Bengals, and Browns. NFC
So guess
North.
what?
Yeah,
Guess what I
AFC
got?
North.
Guess what I got
Yeah.
in the AFC?
Yep.
AFC North with the
Yep.
Ravens, Browns, Steelers, and Bengals,
Yep.
because 3 of the 4
Yep.
teams out of that division made
Yeah.
the playoffs. The only one
Yeah.
that didn't make the playoffs was the Bengals.
Yeah.
And this year, all 4 of them gonna mess around and make the playoffs because they're that good, bro. The Ravens picked up Henry. You dig what I mean? The Browns get Massage Envy back this year, so I think he gonna be ready to go. Y'all know who Massage Envy is. If not, look up who like massages.
Massage
The
Envy.
Steelers, they gonna be good this year. You dig what I mean? They ready to go.
Yep.
And Joe Cool will be back this year for the Bengals. That is a tough division, bro.
Beast, boy.
AFC North is not a joke. And if I'm going with my man's what he said, I feel like that is the best division in football on paper right now. On paper. Because once injury hits, we'll find out what's what.
Yeah, I gotta say the AFC North, man, is just a beast of a division, like you said. And then look, man, even the Steelers might be good. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Russell Wilson may be
right.
washed, but I love the coach. And then they also got the former Chicago quarterback over there coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? And he trying to be a starter. He ain't just trying to come off the bench. You know
Not
what
at
I'm
all.
saying? And then
Not at all.
the coach is a beast. He won with that trash quarterback, 3 trash quarterbacks, Mason Rudolph and I can't remember the other dude, Pickett, last year, and they still got to the playoffs. So, yeah. AFC
Hey,
North is a super
coaching
beast.
matters. Hey, Mr. G, you are absolutely correct. And my prediction in the NFC was North, and my prediction in the AFC was North, and those are the best ones. Now, if you want to do an honorable mention, I can say AFC East with the Bills, Jets, and and the Dolphins, and who else is up there? The Patriots, I believe. You may be able to say them with some of the signings that they have. But those Norths in both the AFC and the NFC, let me tell you something. That stuff matters, man. Like the NFC North, if you look at it, the only 2 teams out there to play outside and they're built for it are the Packers and the Bears. The other 2 are in domes. When you look at the AFC North, those teams that play outside on purpose, you know what I'm saying? Bengals, Steelers, Browns, Ravens, those are all outdoor teams. And their quarterbacks and those defensive guys, they are ready to play in the elements. That's what makes them so good because they can do both and they're ready to roll, man. So what you saying, Mr. G, I do believe the Bills may struggle this year because they still find an identity and they trying to pick up the pieces. You dig what I'm saying?
I don't know what's up with that. But then also, too, man, think about the Ravens, man, adding Derrick Henry. I mean,
that's
also in that division.
Big, bro.
It's ridiculous, dog. That's ridiculous.
Well, who you gonna gear up for? Because if you gear up for Henry to go up the middle,
right, then Lamar going the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Bootleg going to be crazy. Play action about to be crazy.
Nuts.
Like, yeah, bruh. Yeah. Okay. Y'all get ready. Y'all get ready for it because now, guess what? Lamar is not going to have to do. The only reason I feel like Lamar lost last year, since we're talking about the AFC North, is because he tried to prove all the critics wrong that he could be a pocket quarterback. He forgot what got him to the championship in the first place, which was his legs.
Yes.
Had he started off with his legs and then dropped back and picked them apart, he would have been okay. But he was too busy worried about the critics.
Yep.
And you can't do that. You have to give a I don't give a what mentality when it comes to the playoffs. Yeah, bro.
Help him, brother. Help him. All right, man. I'm going to buzz us on up out of here for my brother. Next subject. All right. Is the USA men's basketball team in trouble for the Olympics, or are they just rusty? Mr. Davis.
I don't think they're rusty. I think it's chemistry. Let me explain what I'm talking about. I watched the game in Sudan this past weekend in Phoenix. I watched the Germany game Monday. Germany outshot them from the 3-point. 13, I think Germany had 13 made threes. The U.S. had 6. How in the world do you have 6 3-pointers with Steph Curry on your squad, with a Devin Booker on your squad? That is unacceptable. So you know what they start doing? They go to the GOAT, modern day GOAT. You dig what I mean? The GOAT, the one I feel like is the GOAT, what is the color that I got on. My point. But I'm seasoned. LeBron starts playing bully ball. Why? Because FIBA basketball rules allow you to run over a one word. Literally.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have to get chemistry. I don't think they're rusty. It's a chemistry
Mm-hmm.
factor. And
Mm-hmm.
Durant is the factor. Durant is out. And they don't know if he's going
Yeah.
to play against Serbia in this first game or not.
Yeah, I think they can be in trouble. I'm gonna be honest. This is why. I understand LeBron won the game against South Sudan. South Sudan has been a country for 13 years. South Sudan literally does not have an indoor gym in the whole country. One word,
They play outside.
they play outside. And listen, dog, that didn't look like a fluke. I watched that game. They was running the USA.
Running.
They was running them. They look
Running.
more athletic. And you know why they look more athletic? Nobody says this. We are old.
We old.
We are an old team, dog. We're old. The young players are not playing as much because they're not all the way ready for this, right? And here's the next thing that I'm very scared of for the USA. Steve Kerr. I've said this many a times. He's
You
not
have,
a good
bro.
coach. Just because
You
he won
have.
all them championships don't make him a good coach. That means he has Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. Won a bunch of championships.
And Kevin Durant. Don't forget.
And Kevin Durant. But I think if Kevin Durant would have never came, they still would have won a bunch of championships. That's my opinion. That was just sugar and honey on top. But
Right.
I think they'll lose a game. Now, do I think they still win gold? Yes. They're going to still win gold. But the rest of the world is not the same like it used to be. These dudes is good. They may have a problem with Serbia come this weekend. I think Sunday. Is that right? When they play Serbia? With Luka? I mean, not with Luka, with Jokic?
Jokic. Yeah,
That could be a problem, bro. It could be a problem. Because Embiid looked like a plant out there, dog. And when I mean a plant, like he came over from South Sudan saying, man, I'm going to go mess it up for him.
Right.
Embiid is actually African. He's really not American. He's really an African. You know what I'm saying? He's in America now, but he's an African. And he's not looking good. He looking hurt. He look like he do towards the end of the season.
Towards the end of the season.
I'm not sure about how well they're gonna perform, bro. But LeBron is awesome and he's steady proving that. But I don't think you should have to depend on LeBron to win every game. That's not what his role should be. Although he is great. And after they won the game, everybody say, how did y'all win? LeBron. Okay, that's cute. Why don't y'all help him? You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have to do all that. This man is 39 years old, almost 40. He shouldn't have to carry this team. Not with all that talent, bro.
Not with that talent. So for my Boston fans, Mr. Van Davis, if you're on here, what up, bro? I saw you in the comments.
Yeah, he in here.
Where's Tatum? Because we talked about Tatum being soft as puppy poo. Mm-hmm. We talked about Mr. Glass and Anthony Davis when they're saying he's going to be the face of the Lakers. That's who we need to focus on. Mm-hmm. We are starting to see why all these teams don't focus on these players that we want them to focus. They got Powder White out there. If y'all don't know, if y'all ever hear me say Powder, I call James White Powder. If you don't know what Powder is, after the show, Google the movie Powder. That's that one word. You dig what I'm saying? And I get it. He's in the system. He looks good, but Jaylen Brown should be in there. You want to know what they don't have on this team? Except for one. They have one real one word on their squad, and that's Anthony Edwards. Everybody else is clean cut. Everybody else
no
is
drama.
Media trained.
Yeah.
No drama.
Come on,
you
bro.
dig what I'm saying?
Come on.
The U.S. need a goon. And instead of going, and this is Nike's fault.
It's all
they didn't pick Jaylen Brown or Kyrie Irving. This is Nike's fault. I'm going to tell you something because it's the powers that be. I do believe USA will win gold, but these five, one of y'all need him because he had a triple-double on your best. And he crossed the mess up out of your best defender in your boy Drew Holiday. Crossed him up. Only thing is, he didn't have the touch off the backboard. It was a big moment. He didn't get it.
Yeah.
And then they didn't call the foul at the end on Anthony Davis when he grabbed the man arm clear as day.
They swallowed the whistle. They swallowed the whistle.
Yeah, they swallowed it because they had to. You want to know why? Because it said the USA exhibition. They was going to swallow the whistle. So the USA going to have to step up. And they do need Kevin Durant more than they need. More than they realize.
Overseas, that will not happen. Ain't no swallowing the whistle. Ain't none of that.
No.
Ain't none of that we love. No, they ain't worried. They coming to beat their butt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? South Sudan, bro, they was a 43-point underdog to the USA. 43. You know what I'm saying? That whole staff should be fired, dog. After this season, man, fire all them one words. Get some real coaches in there. Let Spo coach it. I'm sure Spo didn't like that. I'm sorry, dog. I ain't bigging up your coach out of pocket, but I respect him as a coach. I'm sure he didn't like that. I'm sure. That is bad. Why is Bam not playing more? Rid of me that. You know what I'm saying? Why, at the end of the game, why is Anthony Edwards over there with a towel? What is you doing? You're not playing the right players, bro. That's the problem. You got old, broke knee, Joel Embiid barely getting up and down the court. Sit that man on the bench.
Yeah, man.
Start Embiid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, start your boy, who I was just talking about. My bad, I just got his name.
Davis.
For your team.
Oh, Bam.
Yeah, Bam and Davis. Start them. Bam can shoot threes now. Davis can shoot threes now. Davis is big enough. He hate being a center. Boy, you a center. Stop whining. Man up. You know what I'm saying? They have too much talent. You have
he definitely don't want to start this weekend because he got to go against Jokic.
He don't want them problems. Jokic getting that boy nightmares right now. Right now,
hey,
that boy
Jokic
waking up in the middle of the night.
bro.
Oh my God!
Right, that boy looking like Smokey.
Yeah, in that chicken coop. For real, bro. So I put a lot of this on Steve Kerr, though. Honestly, my opinion. I said it at the beginning when they brought him in. I said it last year when they had the whatever they called it, them games, and they lost all them games. They was blaming on them players. That was Steve Kerr. My opinion. Dumb coaching. He don't know what he doing. All right, bro. Last thought on that before we move on to the last one for the night. I said last. Oh, okay. All right. There's no last thought. Got you. The SEC is loaded with new teams. Which SEC team will win the conference this season, Mr. Davis?
Now listen, y'all go back and y'all look for the last 3 years.
5.
And I'm gonna let C answer for the last 3 years. See what team have I been bigging up in the SEC?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. The Bulldogs.
Yep.
They have no coaching changes. And that matters. That matters big time. Their recruiting has been steady, and they've been constantly winning football games. I think Georgia is it. Then I'm going to say Alabama, followed by Texas, LSU. And then it's a toss-up from there because there's a bunch of new teams. What I will say for the hometown, Mizzou, run. Run, one words. Go to a different conference. You're never going to win. I understand you want the money. That is all. That's what the Mizzou thing is about. The Mizzou being in this conference is all about the dollar bill, y'all. You dig what I'm saying? But they need to go run into the high heels to find them a conference they could actually compete in because you're in the SEC South. You're not going to win. Go ahead, bro.
All right. The odds for who's going to win, just for the gambling odds. Number 1, Georgia, like you said. Number 2, Texas, you said. Number 3, Ole Miss. Number 4, Alabama. Number 5, LSU. I fully agree with that 5. Maybe not in that order, but I have Georgia, number 1. That's far. Crazy. Texas, number 2, because one of their good quarterbacks don't even start, which is the Manning son, Arch Manning. He's not even starting. Then they got to do with the mullet, who's their starter, and Texas is good again. Remember, they was in the playoffs last year. Texas is not sorry no more. Ole Miss may surprise some people. Alabama, listen, they got a new coach that came from the West Coast, but they still have Alabama talent, which may be a problem. That's the reason. LSU, I ain't got no hope for them. Maybe so, but I got more hope for Alabama, Texas, and Georgia, and my wild card is Ole Miss. Because their coach is, I forget their coach name, but he plays a very wild style, wide open offense that can really shock some people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I think with the Ole Miss thing, I didn't even think about Ole Miss because I said then it's a toss-up. So I think the toss-up for me, LSU, Ole Miss, kind of back and forth, whatever the case may be. Okay. But he does play a wild style game, and Ole Miss is not scared of anyone. You know what I mean? The crazy part is I didn't even know the odds, and I had Georgia, Alabama, and Texas as my top 3.
Brother, you have a brain. You're not an ignorant one word, at least not in this.
not when it comes to this part. But I will say I've been rolling with Georgia for a minute. Alabama.
Yeah.
It's Alabama talent, man. Let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you something. When
Mm-hmm.
they went, let me tell you how slick the SEC is. When they went and realized, hey, these NIL deals are killing us. Can we
Yeah.
can we pay our players then? Can we be the
Mm-hmm.
NIL?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody stopping Alabama alumni. Oh, they gonna roll tide all
No.
the way through your bank account. I'm about to get ready to roll in the tide of dollars. You dig
Facts.
what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Yeah.
Swag surf. You dig?
Yeah.
If they want you, you gonna get an NIL deal? Don't worry, come on over here. We
Right.
got you. You
Come
dig what I
see
mean?
us.
So
Uh-huh.
when they got that permission, you know what I mean, to pay their players,
Yeah.
it just showed you that the SEC is serious about their basketball. I mean, about their football. And when it
100%.
comes to the playoffs, the fact that it's expanded to what, 16 teams this year?
I think it's
Is it
12.
16?
I think it's
12?
12. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We expanded now. It's about to
Mm-hmm.
get real interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all stay tuned this year. If you're not a college football fan, I
Right.
would really, this would be the year I would advise you to get into it because of this new playoff system. Because
Mm-hmm.
now you're going to see the best of the best, sir. And
Yeah.
that's all I'm going to say.
One last thing, I have not purchased this game yet, but I will be getting this. This was gonna bring me cut the game system back on. They brought back college football this past week.
Oh, it
I've been
looked good,
I've
bro.
been looking at the clips. It looks
It looked
fire,
good.
bro.
Devin
And
been
the
playing like a
details are
mother.
so deep. Like you can make yourself in the game. You can receive. You can negotiate NIL contracts. Everything, bro. That John's looking real, real serious. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go in and invest in it. I remember it back in the day before they had to cut it off. But hey, college, what is it? 24 or 25?
Yeah, 25, I think.
Got Shador on the cover and
Yeah.
Arch Manning on the cover. Looking
No, I
real
think
nice, dog.
it's not. I think it's Arch, not Shador, the predator looking cat from Colorado. Oh no, I don't know that boy name.
Travis.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
Hunter.
Travis.
Yeah, even his name
Why
say
you got
predator.
why you gotta be a predator, bro?
But it's Shador not on the
Boy
cover.
catching strays, man.
But anyway, yeah, no. I've been watching Devin play, and that
Yeah.
mug look authentic, bro. He
Oh,
got the
Devin got it.
PS5. Yeah, he got it on PS5.
That's
I'm an
what's up.
Xbox Series X guy. You know what I mean?
It's
But
on Xbox though. I think it's on there.
yeah, it's on both. It's on both. It's on
Mm-hmm.
all platforms. But I
Mm-hmm.
will admit that mug look very, very good when I go in
Yeah.
Devin room and watch him playing stuff, though. So yeah.
I have not cut on my PlayStation since I moved into my house, which has been over a year now. It's
Oh
gonna get
boy,
cut on.
blasphemous.
Hey, I mean, you
What's
been to
wrong
my
with
house.
you?
It's right up under the big screen TV, looking real nice and
I
pretty.
get it. You are right. But I tell you what, I was playing 2K24 yesterday.
Yeah. So, all right, man. Let's go and get up out of here, man. Here it is.
Hey man, we really appreciate y'all sliding through tonight for the sports show. You know what I'm saying? But if you like what you saw for all my sneaker
Yeah.
peekers and you ain't saying nothing, we appreciate y'all coming through. If
We
you
do.
saw something that you like and you thought, hey, how can I support what these guys are doing? I like what I see. Hey,
Mhm.
hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. We are all about it. If you are into sports, it's all good. Let me tell y'all something. This is a Christian-based show. We don't shy away from the fact that what we believe in. Last night we had our Bible study. Tonight is our sports show. Tomorrow we talking about real life stuff, and we got some exclusive videos coming for y'all tomorrow.
Exclusive.
Make sure y'all come through. First time ever being
Exclusive.
viewed by anybody. You
From
dig what
our
I mean?
people. Yes,
From our
sir.
people. This ain't just
Yeah.
some random artists. This is from our
Nah.
people. So be
Our
sure to
people.
slide through. And we got some real life topics. We are Christians, and we ain't the ones that you be thinking about, oh man, they judgmental. No, we talk about real life situations. Make sure y'all slide through, man. If y'all want to support, y'all want to slide something through, go to the Cash App. Cash sign, Not the Same Podcast. Y'all can go to notthesamepodcast.com/support. Y'all can see what it is that me and my bro is doing with this podcast.
Yeah.
Look, go to our YouTube channel. Y'all can see our first episode when we was on our phones,
Mm-hmm.
in the living room, in the kitchen, to
Yep.
what we've come now. We take this very
Yep.
serious. We're not about the clickbait. We're not about the views, even though the views
No.
are great. But we gonna continue to be consistent, man. We're gonna keep doing what it is that we do because we are not the same. We're gonna continue to
No.
represent this brand the way that it is. You see this? Not the Same Sports. That is on there.
Mhm.
If you interested in short shirts like that, hit the inbox. You dig what I mean? because we represent the brand and we are true to what it is that we're doing and we're true to our craft. We might not be the best sideline reporters. We might not be the best podcast that you've ever seen. But I will tell you this, we're 100% authentic. And ain't nobody pulling strings with the brother that's above me, as you see, and myself. And we're going to stay true to what it is that we do, man. That's how you can support us.
I felt bad when you stood up and like, yeah, this is the shirt, you know, for the company, because I'm going to stand up and you're going to see Wolverine in honor of the movie I'm going to see tomorrow night after the show.
That one word come out tomorrow. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
But I support the brand, too.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you the funniest part about what you just said. I opened up the drawer and I got sculpted. Why he ain't got his shirt yet? I ain't saying the one word.
That's what Nikki said. Yep, she own you. Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. Got me out here in a Wolverine shirt. I ain't mad, though, but
I ain't saying this one word. I'll see him tomorrow. He'll get his shirt. He'll be all right. So anyway, he does have his Not the Same podcast sports shirt. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you can support us, man. We just on here having fun talking sports. If y'all, this is your first time seeing this, and I know this is kind of off script. Look, we started this joint a few years ago during COVID because me and my brother got a lot in common. You dig what I mean? From our age to loving the love of sports to the love of in our faith, as far as that goes. And we started a podcast, and here we are still rolling, man. And if it was about the views and about who supporting and doing all that, we would have quit a long time ago. We do this because we started it. It's like me and my partner having a conversation, and we inviting y'all in to have a conversation with us. So that's the gist of this show. If this is your first time tuning in and you ain't said nothing, you trying to get a feel of it, it's just two partners, you dig what I'm saying? Two brothers chopping it up, and we saying, yo, slide through and tell us what you think. And that's what this show is about.
All right, tomorrow night we'll be back with our Music and Faith show, like Rob said, premiering some exclusive new videos tomorrow night. So make sure you tune in. We will have some dope topics. I don't know what they'll be, but they're going to be good. Trust me. You're going to want to be there, 6 o'clock, same time. Thank y'all so much. I'm C-Micah.
I'm Robert Dean.
We out, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Tell them it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then I got an episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same, boy, I feel like Robert Dean. And just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C-Micah, this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this like Serena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand is not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then I got an episode about the part we not the same.